Let's go, dude.
God damn it. You're about to throw a rock. I know you are. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I thought it was. I like these mind games. You're throwing a rock now. You're going to throw a rock. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I can't get him. I can't get him. I can't get him.
Welcome back to New Heights, ladies and gentlemen. A Wondery show produced by Wave Sports and Entertainment and brought to you by Audible.
Hey!
How about it? Shout out to Audible. Gotta love listening, Jason. You gotta listen. Yeah. We're your hosts. I'm Travis Kelce. This is Jason Kelce out of Cleveland Heights, Ohio. Cincinnati Bearcat alum, if you didn't know. Shout out to the Bearcats. We're recording this together in Los Angeles.
Yeah!
We are West Coast, baby. Subscribe on YouTube, Wondery Plus, wherever you get your podcasts, and follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with one S to follow with fun clips throughout the week. Jason, tell the people what we got coming up.
We're back with another incredible episode for you guys. We're going to get to the Big Yeti signing up for year 13.
Let's fucking go!
Of course, we're going to talk about some of the news coming out of the Combine this past week. Some of these rookies coming into the NFL trying to take everybody's jobs. And we're also going to get very specific LA food reviews. Don't worry, I'll make sure my microphone is away from my mouth while I'm chewing. I got those notes last time, guys. Thanks for that. Anyways, before we get to any of that, we're going to get to a little bit of that...
Not right now.
New
news coming in hot.
New news is brought to you by American Express.
Ooh.
That's right. You can take that Amex and buy Audible books right with both. I mean, they're synonymous, so they both work hand in hand.
You see how we pair these ads up, baby?
Make it easy for you guys. All right. Travis, we have a playing update, or you have a playing update.
Yeah.
It has since been announced that you are playing another season.
It is, yes.
And I did want to say, a year ago, I announced my retirement. So we have to address the huge news that you are coming back this year. Is it because you've seen me in retirement and you're like, fuck that?
No, I think you've handled it perfectly, Jason.
Thank you.
I think you've thrived outside of missing an Eagles Super Bowl. I think you absolutely killed it, dude.
You fucking dick.
Yeah, well, that's the only way I can have fun with it.
Yeah.
No, but I do think you have absolutely killed it in retirement. That didn't persuade me in any way.
Why are you playing another season? Why are you going to go out there, risk injury, and make less money than you could make not playing football? Why are you doing this?
That was kind of the one I had to juggle right there. I think the biggest thing is that I fucking love playing the game of football.
That's a good reason.
I love playing. I still feel like I could play it at a high level. And possibly at a higher level than I did last year. I don't think it was my best outing. You know, I think I let my guys down in a lot more moments than I helped them. Especially if you look at my track record and how I've been in years past.
I don't know that's true.
I just, I want to give it a good run. I got a bad taste in my mouth on how I ended the year and how well I was playing and, how accountable I was for the people around me. And I love so many people in Kansas City, both in that facility, in the community. And it's home for me now. And, I don't want to leave that life yet. I put in a lot of hard work and I put in a lot of, focus into being the best that I can for KC. And, last year it just it didn't end well for us, and I feel like there's a responsibility in me to play out the contract that I initially signed, to give Kansas City and the Chiefs organization everything that I got, and that's what I'm going to do, man.
Awesome. Well, I think I hear what you're saying. I think it's hard losing a Super Bowl, and you feel like there's so many things you could have done better or whatnot, and you kind of referenced that you could have been whatever. I think. Don't lose sight of the big reason that you guys are there is because of who you are. You know what I mean? And I think sometimes you lose sight of that when you don't maximize the end goal, which is winning the Super Bowl. So I know you're going to be dedicated like you always are. It keeps getting harder though. What's your plan? First of all, what was your decision-making process? How does Travis Kelce go about making big life decisions?
Well, it's similar to all the other decisions I make, and it's just off a feel. I don't really. I
relish that about you so much.
I'm not a big measure the pros and cons and all of that. Yeah. I just go off a feel and I just a pure gut feeling, and I fucking love this game, man.
Yeah.
And not only that, I love going into the building with the guys that are there.
Yeah.
Coach Reed has been one of the biggest influences on my life. Not just in the game of football, I don't want to stop going to work with him. I don't want to stop learning from him. I don't want to stop, being the reason why he has success or being a part of the reason he has success. I want that guy to have the most success in the world because of who he's been to my life. And that's the same with Pat. That's the same with, guys like Brett Veach and Mark Donovan and Coach Spags and, Tom Melvin. There's so many people in that building.
A lot of good names to me.
David Glover. There's so many people in that building that I love with all my heart, man. And I want to keep living out those dreams and going to work with them. And I never once kind of second guessed it. It was always in the back of my mind, even when it got tough last year on the body, or when it got tough after the Super Bowl, and you're at your all-time low. It's just there's something in a motivating factor that you can do this and you want to do this. And I just I pulled the trigger as soon as I knew that I had that feeling.
Yeah, and I think you knew the whole time. I felt like even when I would talk to you, and we didn't really talk pointedly about this, you never asked my advice on this, which I asked your advice, so I feel a little hurt that you didn't ask my advice.
You didn't take my advice.
But that's fine. All right. I felt like you always you wanted to come back. It felt like that from the moment after the game. It felt like that a week after, 2 weeks, and I was like, he's going to play again. He's not ready to stop. So I think it's the right decision. And you talk about feel. I brought this up on Chuck's podcast, but there's one thing that I very much like. I feel like whenever I make a decision or I'm like big time deals.
You call Charles Barkley Chuck now?
Is that not what everybody calls him?
That's a surreal moment. I'm just saying.
Everybody not called Charles Chuck?
No, I literally told everyone my name was Charles because his name's Charles Barkley. Yeah. That's pretty cool. That was pretty full. That's just a full circle moment.
Can I tell my story?
My bad.
So I'm on Charles and Ernie's podcast. Shout out to the Steam Room. I forget how we got on the topic, but I start talking about like a lot of times, like when I'm trying to make a big decision, I like really overanalyze things and I think way too hard about this thing and that thing and this thing. And I'll call you and you have this really good way of not worrying about all these little meaningless, dumb fucking things that I'm worried about.
It kind of means
or these
something.
What could be or what ifs. It's like, no, just what do you want to do? Do you want to play football or not? Do you want to do this or not? Like, and I think that 9 times out of 10, it's like great advice for me to get out of my own head. And it's helped me before. So I don't know why I'm bringing it up. I just always,
well, I mean, I'm jealous of that. I'm
jealous that you don't think about things in a way that makes you, what's the word? Bogged down.
I hear you, man.
Indecisive.
I hear you. And don't get it twisted. There's always like that indecisiveness for sure.
Yeah.
Like in my mind, I think I can be a better player than I was last year.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like every great player always feels that way.
So it's like
but you just think about it more now because of the way the season went.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot of other things that compound on that. But how big of a factor was losing a Super Bowl in the decision?
It was probably the biggest factor.
If you would have won, would you have come back for another season?
I mean, it's a pretty cool way to go out, but I think I would still have this love for the game and the feeling, and
if you want to play, you want to play.
Yeah, I think
shouldn't make that.
I think I would have thought about it more.
Sure.
If we would have won, I think because we lost and how we lost.
Going out on top is nice.
Yeah,
it's not how I did it. I went out crying on the fucking field because I saw Jeff Stoutland and was like, man, this might be the last time I ever see him. Don't do that.
See him every week.
Yeah, but it's different.
All right, I got you.
Shout out,
100%. The ending of that game, I feel like I owe the guys that I come into that building with a whole lot more effort and focus, and I just don't know what it was during that game, man. I wasn't at my best, and the more that I see clips or watch the film and put myself back into those moments, man, I'm just like, what?
I've seen the clips
what
too.
The fuck? And I think it's just
don't overanalyze it, Trev.
No, you have to overanalyze. That's the only way you. That's the only way you find. At least that's one of the ways I find motivation.
You're the king of not overanalyzing.
But that's
so don't overanalyze it.
But that's how I find motivation. That's how I create the beast. That's how I flip the switch.
All I'm saying, people put like the clip up where like Pat's scrambling around and you're just standing there, right? And then he runs and then your guy hits him.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, everybody else in that situation is going to be standing there too. And I know that that's not acceptable.
It's not.
And like when I watch myself do that,
acceptable.
I would watch myself sometimes. The quarterback gets sacked, and you watch it on tape, and you're like, "Hey, you fucking idiot! Go over there and help the fucking guy up." Or like, "Why are you just walking away from your running back? Help the running back up." As a good teammate, you think about things like that. You ask anybody in that locker room if you give good effort and who's a good teammate and all that shit, you're going to get a much different answer. Anyways, do you have extra motivation this year going into the season?
I mean, yes and no. Unfortunately, I've been in a situation where I didn't play my best in the final game and the biggest game of my life. And speaking about Tampa and
I know
Super Bowl, and I think, you try and make it everything. And you don't find the love of the game doing that. And I feel like I play my best when I'm out there playing it for the right reasons.
Sure.
Can it be motivation in the off season to go out and get a few extra reps, go out and run that extra mile, go out and, get a few more catches on the jugs, go out and, work a little bit harder, watch some extra film, really analyze what you're showing the opponent, really analyze, how you're running your routes so that guys can't get a tick on what route you're running. All of that can help get you where you are, but you can't go into it like this mad human being that is just like, I don't know, has this built up animosity about, the world and how it didn't go their way. And like, I'll only be satisfied if it goes my way because, after Tampa, it didn't go my way.
Sure.
I didn't even make it back to the Super Bowl that next year.
Right.
So there's ways to go out there and motivate yourself to be better than you were yesterday, get extra reps, really put everything you have into your preparation. But at the end of the day, man, I play my best when I go out there and I have fun, man.
Yeah.
And
I agree.
I don't play my best when I go out there and I'm just pissed off at the world and I'm trying to be the bully because I'm playing against guys that act like the bullies.
So how do you have fun?
You go out there and you go to work. And you build that chemistry with the guys around you.
Yeah.
And I think we got a young, fun team. We're going to get my guy Rasheed Rice back. We're going to get, hopefully, the wide receiver room that we, accumulated once Rasheed went down. Hopefully you get my guy Kareem Hunt back. I fucking love that guy. I want to win one for that guy so bad. I just know that guys like Pat Mahomes and guys that we have on the defensive side like Chris Jones and George Karlaftis and Trent McDuffie, they all know how to have fun doing it while being professional. And that's such a unique situation to have. When you can get both done, be successful, but do it in such a fun way that it makes it more enjoyable than you could possibly imagine, man. That's such a unique atmosphere and a unique, building to be in. And I just, I know that. And because I've been on teams where it hasn't been that. And it's just, I want to keep enjoying those moments and keep building what we have in Kansas City with those guys.
Did you talk to Andy? Anybody? Is there anything else you want to talk about in terms of deciding to play again? What do you guys think you need to do to get back to the mountaintop next year?
I mean, we gotta get some pieces. I think 100%. This offseason, we're stuck kind of trying to juggle some contract negotiations and losing some key pieces. And that hurts, We got a lot of guys that we rely on big time. We've relied on big time in the past that have helped us win Super Bowls that are in contract negotiations. And it's just like.
Trey Smith just got franchised?
Yeah. And, I know they're working on a long-term deal to try and keep Trey.
A lot of times they just do that.
He's unbelievable.
To prevent him going to free agency so they can still keep negotiating.
Exactly. And I'm hoping that they can sign something that, Trey appreciates and that the Chiefs can, still go out and get other pieces knowing that we need more guys like Trey Smith, guys that are dedicated to their craft. I've said it for a long time.
He's one of my favorite guys to watch play.
Exactly. He's one of my favorite guys to play with.
Yeah. The mentality that he takes to the field.
Oh, yeah. I know I've always trusted Brett Veach and the front office and the coaches to bring in the right guys, not only just the guys that, have the skill set and the athleticism and the competitive edge, but do it in a fun way like we've brought in guys before, that can add to the chemistry of how, the weeks go, the routines go, and try not to make it like we're coming into work, like we're excited about what we're doing and we're excited about the challenges ahead.
Yeah, I'm sure. They know how to build it.
Yeah,
they know what they're
exactly
doing. And you guys had, come on now. You guys, blocking kicks to end games, the chemistry was there.
Yeah. So Kansas City, baby, we're back at it for at least one more year. I can't say whether or not this is going to be the last year because I still love a lot of what I do for the city of Kansas City and the Chiefs organization. So I know I got one on my contract, and I'm going to give you guys everything I got, baby. That does it for new news, brought to you by American Express.
Thanks, guys.
Go ahead and buy some Audible on it.
Thanks to our partner, Suave Men.
What can you really get for $3 these days?
Think about it. $3 might get you a soda or some gum.
Yeah.
Sure, a fresh breath is nice, but that gum's going to lose its flavor.
Well, we've got good news. Suave Men has new men's deodorant that keeps you fresh through double workouts, crazy days, whatever life throws at you, all for just $3.
No crazy priced beard oil or eyebrow cream, just quality that straight up works.
We're not talking basic scents here. Suave Men new deodorants have scents like Ocean Charge, Active Sport, and Stress Relief.
Oh, I need some of that.
They've got you covered for 48 hours of sweat protection with legit fragrances that smell amazing.
Smelling good all day for just $3 is a game changer. These days, you can barely get anything for that price. Very true.
So why drop more cash when $3 gets you exactly what you need?
Cut the bullshit out of your routine. All right, cut it out. With new Suave Men deodorants, they are available at retailers nationwide.
Thanks to our sponsor, Audible.
Hey! Let Audible expand your life by listening. That's right. Explore over 1 million audiobooks and exclusive Audible originals that'll inspire and motivate you all in one easy app.
Whether you're breaking free from old patterns or building better ones, Audible puts wisdom in your ears. Just open the app and dive in with thousands of titles covering every goal and interest. Your next listen is at your fingertips.
Like the Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins or 10% Happier by Dan Harris. I'll take 10% Happier. I'll take 1,000% Happier. I'm going to one up Dan Harris.
Yeah.
I'm going to 10-fold up.
I'm going to go 10,000% happier.
I'm going to 100 times him.
I'm going to 1,000,000% happier.
Yeah.
Get advice and insight from leading professionals and experts on health, relationships, career, finance, investing, so much more. There's so much opportunity to learn and more to imagine when you listen.
Start listening today when you sign up for a free 30-day trial at audible.com/newheights. Alrighty, no matter what kind of travel you are, the American Express Platinum Card offers a range of benefits designed to enhance your journey.
Jason, is there anywhere in the world that you're trying to travel to soon?
I mean, I want to go so many places.
Ooh, name one.
Anywhere in Europe.
Europe?
Anywhere in Europe. Yeah.
Europe?
Italy.
Gosh, you're so
Spain.
ridiculous.
Croatia.
You know our family left
Portugal,
Europe for a good reason.
Ireland. London, Germany, France.
All right, we get it.
I'd probably go to Japan too. Well, now you can enjoy exclusive access to Centurion Lounge at airports worldwide.
And when you book fine hotels and resorts through Amex Travel, you receive complimentary breakfast for two.
Nice.
Yes! And guaranteed 4 p.m. checkout.
Plus, global dining access by Resi. You'll have the ability to secure reservations at some of the finest dining establishments around the globe when you add your Platinum Card to your Resi profile.
That's the powerful backing of American Express.
For full terms and to learn more, visit americanexpress.com/withamex. Let's move on to some bold topics. NFL Combine. That's right. The annual Combine held in Indianapolis wrapped up this weekend. Did you watch it at all?
No.
Yeah,
no,
I didn't. I'm not going to lie. I usually like to watch it, especially the O-line guys.
Dark 30.
I watched highlights and watched it through Twitter.
I saw a little bit of the tight end workout. That's about it, though. Yeah.
There was a nice one-handed grab. Who was the tight end that had caught one? I think it was a tight end. I'm judging by his stature and complexion. He caught a ball with one hand, and then he ended up having two balls in his hand at one point.
That might have been a clip from a different year, Jason.
Oh, okay. So, anyways,
I'm not going to lie, I was so surprised by this tight end group's 40-yard dash.
It is fun looking up the times.
They didn't have anybody under a 4.6, and typically, I mean, you'll usually find
a lot of blocking tight ends.
Yeah, I mean,
the game's moving to more ground and pound.
It is. especially with this fucking running back class they got.
Yeah.
Everybody was a 4.3.
They were running.
They were moving.
Running backs weren't going slow.
Yeah,
neither were the DBs.
Yeah, I think there were a few top tight ends that didn't elect to run, but
yeah.
Either way, there's still some studs out there. The Penn State kid's good. Jason Taylor's son, Mason Taylor, LSU kid, he's good.
Nice.
The Loveland kid up in Michigan. There's still some talent out there.
Awesome.
In the tight end world. But I was definitely, it was kind of like eye-opening. There was no 4-5 guys. Typically you get at least one 4-4 guy in there that they like the label of H-back.
Yeah. Meaning he's shorter.
Yeah.
Short, kind of quicker. What are you looking at in these guys, either on tape in college or in at the combine, that is like, oh, there's some talented guys?
I think over the course of the year, watching the Penn State team in the playoffs, watching the Michigan team over the last 2-3 years, Loveland's been pretty solid. He shows up for him.
But what about is there something when you're watching
to be
tape,
made, they make it? Yeah.
Is there something when you're watching where it's like he does one thing where you're like, oh, okay, yeah, that guy's got it?
Yeah. Make the big catch. Their catch radius is always a huge
how they
factor.
catch it?
Yeah, when it hits their hands, it sticks.
Yeah, is it like fighting the ball?
Yeah, I think.
Does it bounce off of their hands?
When you get a guy with the ball in his hands and he feels confident with what he's doing, like the kid from Penn State, I forget his name. Somebody can look it up for me.
Yeah,
Tyler Warren. When he catches the ball for rocks 44, you know what he's doing when he catches the ball. He's running right through.
Yeah, he's not. There's no juking happening.
You know what I mean? But he has a little bit of. You know what I mean?
He does.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of it. He's got at least. He's making a defender make a decision. Nice. And he's playing off of him, or he's being the aggressor.
Yeah,
like a guy like Gronk does. And it's just you see a guy or a guy like George Kittle, where you see a guy when he catches the ball, he knows he's getting north.
Yeah,
and he's either running through whoever's in the way, or he's finding a way to make him miss.
Sure.
And that usually gets me fired up. Mason is just the Mason Taylor kid, Jason Taylor's, I believe it's his son.
Yeah.
Just a fluent athlete. And he's not even 21.
Jason Taylor's son.
Yeah, right now. He's not even 21 yet.
He's not?
No. So I'm like, this guy had a good amount of success at LSU, played in the SEC, and then on top of that, fluent athlete. He's only going to get better as he gets older. He's only going to develop more strength and more athleticism as he get older.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What do you got for centers? What tells you?
Well, just offensive line in general. I feel like.
Well, he gets the ball to the quarterback.
That's the least thing I'm worried about. We can fix that. Trust me. Been there. Fix those snap issues. Least of my concerns. No, I like just watching the way guys move, how they use their hands. I just feel like you watch guys play, and you can tell if you've watched enough guys play and enough teammates who has good core strength, who moves their feet well, who is always in balance. Balance is a big one for me with offensive linemen. When I see guys that are out of balance, I'm like, okay, he's going to get torched.
Yeah, Backer's going to get up under that guy.
He's going to get off balance, and then it's going to get judo throwing, or it's I think, and I've been there too. I just like watching the way guys move. And that's why I do actually think watching the combine, I kind of always like watching it, even though I didn't do it this year. Because I do think that there is stuff to gain by watching how guys move. I really do. I think that, Jason Peters just retired, right?
21 years, baby.
Dude. And now he's working for the Seahawks. Come home, Jason. Come home to Philadelphia.
Yeah, well, you got to get Jeff and...
He's doing fine. Stay in Seattle. You're doing all right. Wherever you're happy, JP. But he was never out of balance. I would watch that guy play. He would jump, and he was just always anatomically in the right position to redirect, on top of being enormous and a freak athlete. But there's just sometimes you watch guys and they're always on their insteps, or their feet are in a certain way, or they're bending properly. They utilize their hands a certain way. And it makes you just oh yeah, I like what I see out of that. And then you'll watch other guys, and even if they're higher rated guys, and it's I like this about them, but his feet aren't necessarily the fastest, or he's super quick, but he just gets engulfed sometimes with power because it doesn't look like he has good core strength. So I love watching all of that stuff either on tape or even at something like a combine. If I watch a guy change direction quickly and they have good size and strength, usually they can translate to be good offensive linemen.
You hear that, boys? Balance.
Balance.
You have to be balanced.
Balance and body control. It's Jeff Stoutland favorite right there.
All right now. He's got some big old boys that can balance themselves.
It helps when you're 6'9", 375 pounds, Jordan Mailata. He's like, man, can you believe he taught that rugby guy how to play football? Oh, yeah, well, he was 6'9" and a freak athlete, but he's also 375 pounds with, 18% body fat. So, yeah, I can believe he's good at football. But still, shout out to Jeff Stoutland.
Yeah. And Jordan.
Yeah, and Jordan. And definitely shout out to Jordan. So, yeah, I actually love watching guys run their 40. I think you can watch a lot about the way a guy runs and be like, that guy's not athletic. I really do think sometimes just watch a guy run a 40, I'm like, yeah, not interested.
DK Metcalf.
No question. That is one that blows my theory out the water. That guy looked like he was fighting the turf every step of the way.
Moving.
Angry at that fucking ground.
Moving.
And it's like, okay, he's still panned out.
Yeah.
But you watch some of these guys run and you're like, man, I don't like the way it looks. And 9 times out of 10, it's right though. Like when a guy's hunched over running, it's like, dude.
I'm hunched over when I run.
No, not when you're cruising.
What?
No.
Yeah.
Not hunched over like that.
Phase 3. I'm staying in control right here. Balance.
Yeah, no, it's different. I don't want to say names. So we did have an idea here from our production team. Events they should add at the Combine. What do you think? First of all, anything serious that you think would actually be good to add?
I immediately went to could they chew gum and jump rope? I don't know.
Do 2 things at once?
Do things at once, yeah.
A little rub
Can you juggle and walk?
Or pat your head and rub your tummy or whatever it is?
Yeah, that was a decent try.
I can do it. I just did it. I do think innocuous things. I do like giving a kid, for a while I was like, we should be having these top 30 guys come in, play pickleball. And I can just tell whether they are competitive.
You want everybody to pop an Achilles and fucking
that's the thing.
Blow a knee out?
Yeah, that's a good point. That's why they don't do it.
Yeah.
But I think you can tell about competitiveness. I mean, Nick Sirianni very famously played little Rochambeau.
Ooh.
Right? I think it's not bad. I think there's better things to figure out.
Does he have any data on that? If a guy goes rock immediately, he doesn't think very fast?
Yeah, it's stupid. Didn't even move his hand. This guy's not into it.
Let's go, dude.
God damn it. You're about to fucking throw a rock. I know you are. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I like these mind games. You're throwing a rock now. You're going to throw a rock. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I can't get him. I can't get him. Fuck. I do like little stupid things like that and seeing how they think about things or
I was thinking in my head, I'm like,
there's a story that we're going to talk about in a second. That
we don't need the IQ test. I just want to know what you're searching on your phone. That tells me everything. Show me your web searches. Your web search history.
You would learn a lot about a guy.
Yeah, show me your search history.
I'm not giving that up to anybody.
That tells me everything I need to know.
This guy's watched over 1,000 hoof cleaning videos on Instagram.
Dude, they're so addicting.
I don't know if this is good or bad. Yeah. He's dedicated. Dedicated to that craft.
He's locked in. He's into farming. He cares about the animals.
Yeah. This guy seems a little bit too simple to me. I mean, how many times are you going to watch a guy scrape a hoof off and stuff it with powder and pack it and wrap it? And then
every single time.
Yeah. I don't think I've passed it up once on my algorithm. All righty. Some suggestions from the production team. How many Uncrustables can a kid eat? What would you gain from that? One, whether they like Uncrustables.
Yeah. Do they have
if they don't like Uncrustables, I don't know that it affects their ability to play football, but it does affect their ability to be like a trustable human being if they don't like them.
Yeah.
I don't trust somebody that doesn't like an Uncrustable.
Yeah. Once they get stale, man, they can get tough.
Well, yeah.
It has to be a fresh boy.
Obviously, yes. Yeah. We're talking peak Uncrustable.
Fresh. About that white bread that they use.
All right. There's your free advertising Uncrustable. Timing for how fast you can delete tweets.
I mean,
I think they're supposed to be funny. How long?
No, take it down.
How long can you speak? How long can you speak without actually saying anything? I think we would win that. We'd do well in that.
What?
Nothing. iPhone screen time.
That's what made me think of what your search history is.
Yep.
I don't necessarily need to know
Simon
how long you're on the phone. I want to know. I don't want to know how long you're on the phone. I want to know what you're on the phone for.
Yeah, Simon Says is interesting. Simon Says, what would you gain from Simon Says? It's just a pure power move, right? I like doing this weird, like Simon Says, a kid said, like, what are your, you play along, okay? And then if you're bad at it, it's like,
Simon Says is kind of, you got to lock in.
This guy can't listen.
You got to lock in.
This guy's not a good listener.
Have you ever, like, watched, like, the Simon Says championship? Like,
I've not.
Dude,
is it good?
It goes real fast.
Yeah? Is it like an auctioneer?
Yes. It is quick.
Put your hand on your head. Put your hand on your belly. Put your hand on your head. Simon Says, put your...
Exactly like that.
That'd be electric.
Yeah.
We got to get a clip of that. I want to see what that seems like.
Red light, green light. Do we just do all little kid games?
Like Simon Says, put your hand on your belly. I ain't playing this fucking stupid game. I like that guy.
Give me that
guy. That's the right answer. Podcasting. How fast can you deliver an ad read or asking someone? I mean, listen, if I'm being honest, if a kid's trying to podcast, I'm not signing.
I couldn't even imagine doing this outside of my first, like, after my
that's where I am kind of being serious. I do think that rookies, like, you should, if I had a podcast as a rookie, it would be real bad.
Yeah. Well, your Twitter.
Not only would the content be bad, it'd have been bad for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know that I would have made it.
No.
I'd have been a professional podcaster way earlier.
Yeah.
How good they are at trash talking. I actually really do like that one.
Yeah.
Find out what a guy says. You can learn a lot about the way a guy trash talks.
There's some guys who are just stone cold, man. They don't fucking give you anything.
I know. I respect that. That's what I'm saying. That's a type.
And that's the version of trash
stoic
talking.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Men of little words. All right. We didn't gain anything from doing that, so we're going to move on. 3 big combine stories.
Ooh, what we got?
Colorado defensive back and wide receiver Travis Hunter says he wants to play both ways officially. That's right. Travis said, they say nobody has ever done it the way I do it, but I tell them I'm just different. I'm a different person. I want to play 100% on both sides of the ball, but it's up to the organization. He actually didn't say, but it's on both sides of the ball. We put that in parentheses. It was inferred. What do you think about that? Is this possible?
It's 100% possible. I mean, he's going to have to prove that he can do it. Nobody has ever played every single play on both sides. Well, when Dion did it, he would be like a third. He was in like nickel. He was in like certain packages, I believe. I could be wrong about that.
So do you think he's talking about 100% play corner every single down
and wide receiver? That's what he's thinking. Yes. Wow. That's what he did at Colorado.
Well, I'm aware he did it at Colorado.
That's what I'm saying. In the NFL, they'll have to scheme up around him getting too exhausted.
Yeah.
Like they'd really have to weigh that into their play calling, both offensively and defensively. Like defense, you can't just go man and expect Travis to just run all around the field with a guy like Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, after he just scored a 98-yard touchdown.
Yeah, as an offensive coordinator, I'm sending him on a go every play, and eventually, like if you're playing offense and defense, like
we're tiring
the wheels.
Out.
The wheels are going to get at least a little worn out.
Yeah, that's a great point. I haven't thought about that, scheming the other team.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, we're on a run play, run them off every time.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Like getting the new guy in there.
Yeah.
And so you'd have to scheme him to be able to play cover 2. And I think he's a better player when he's in man on defense.
You think he's a better man corner than a better zone corner?
No, he plays great off of like in his zones. He can float around. He has a great feel of seeing routes. He's good at seeing concepts and jumping certain routes and things like that. So he plays well off. I say off the ball, but he plays well in zone coverages. But I think man coverage entices QBs to throw it at him more.
Gotcha.
Right? I just think when you get man-to-man coverage in the NFL, you think, oh, if I got a good guy out there, I'm taking my matchup.
Sure.
Right? And I just think that mentality, it can wear a guy out. And I'm not saying that he can't do it because I was blown away by what he could do in college in terms of like playing every single down.
I'm blown away to smile.
I think it's smart. I think it's smarter to find him. If he is going to do that, I think it's smarter to scheme it up to where you're not putting him in vulnerable position to get tired out faster.
Got it. All right. Well, somebody who does think he can do it is Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders is quoted saying he's gonna do it, or they shouldn't draft him. Sanders told reporters, "I'm gonna make sure of it. Don't draft him if you're not going to give him the opportunity to play on both sides of the ball.
I think he's proven that he needs to play on both sides of the ball.
I think it's going to be really, well, I guess we'll find out. I don't know.
I think it's easier for him to be on the field all the time as a defensive player and then offensively coming in on certain plays.
Yeah.
I think that is so much easier. Like, why have him as
Deion
a
did
run,
it
like
the other
first,
way.
second
Branch did
down?
it the other way. He did it where he was on the field all the time as an offensive player,
And
they did packages on defense.
yes, I think he could be more influential. What's the point in certain rundowns where you know it's run to have him on the field going in there scooping out a safety? Like, could he do it? Yeah. Could I get another guy to do that? Probably.
Yeah, but that's also going to be your heavy play action, take a shot down the field, and maybe you want him out there for that.
Yeah, well, good luck, Travis.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan, brother. You want to come to KC, play both sides?
Hey, there we go. That's how you get him there.
Yeah, we have like
we're going to pay you way less, but you can play both sides of the ball.
We have like the 40th pick. We'll probably not even sniff him.
Yeah. Travis did say, Travis Hunter, that is, did say that playing both ways is harder than what Shohei Ohtani does. Bold statement.
Very bold statement. There's no way we could possibly fucking...
Well, we know that physically playing both ways in football is
10
much
times
harder. Yeah. We know that. We do know that hitting a baseball is probably the hardest thing in professional sports. I don't know what's more impressive. I mean, first of all, I guess Shohei's more impressive because he's actually doing it.
He's not only actually doing it, but he's proven that
in the land of make-believe on one end, the other guy's actually happening.
And
so
he's also proven that he can be literally the best at both.
Sure.
Like, he was one of the top pitchers in the league when
it's remarkable actually when you really do think about it.
On top of that, he was hitting home runs and stealing bases every year of his career.
Yeah, I mean, listen, playing both ways would be remarkable.
Good luck, Travis.
I can't wait to watch it happen if it does. I mean, it would be electric. I can't wait to watch and see if it does happen.
It'll definitely happen. He's too good on both sides of the ball. He's proven it. Yeah. He's already proven. That's the beauty of playing.
Do you think he's better on offense or defense?
I haven't seen enough of it.
What kind of receiver is he? Is he an outside receiver? Is he a guy that can play in the slot?
He's a fucking all-around athlete.
Just whatever.
Dude. You can put him anywhere on the football field. You can give him the reverses. You can do anything with him on the football field.
He didn't run, right? So we don't have the time from the combine.
No, but when you watch him run, you're like, yeah.
Yeah, he's got it. You can tell.
Yeah. No,
it's one of those where it's like, yeah, I don't need a stopwatch on that.
We should probably throw him the ball. Some of those guys where you don't even need a time. Yeah. You're like, him.
What's his 40? Don't know.
Yep.
But I know it's good enough.
I've seen him run. I've seen him run. Like when you watch Jerry Rice run,
you're like, he was a 4.7 guy.
There's no way. I am
1,000%.
I find it so hard to believe that he's outrunning DBs in the NFL.
Just check. You get Jerry Rice's 40 times.
Dude, I've looked it up. It's anywhere between a 4.4 and 4.7.
I've heard 4.7.
There's no
I don't know who's telling me, but I've heard 4.71
Where?
At the combine.
What combine?
The NFL combine.
No. He was like a D4
I don't think they
player.
were running. They weren't running at the combine back then either.
D3 player.
I don't think they were running at the combine when Jerry was coming out either. It was only medical.
Said he ran a 4.6.
Bill Walsh said that?
Who the fuck is Bill Walsh?
Shut the fuck up. So Bill's probably giving him a friendly time there too.
Or he's saying a ridiculously slow time to show that just how great he was as a football player.
There's only one way to solve this. We need to ask Jerry himself.
Jerry, the GOAT. Can you please tell these jamokes you were not a fucking 4.7 in the 40, dog?
I mean, what if he was? He's still the best receiver. What does it matter?
I know what 4.7 looks like,
Maybe
Jason.
he just was a notorious slow starter. Maybe he just was a strider.
Dude, there's no way. This dude was quick off the ball, and he had a fucking great stride.
Jerry wasn't a burner. He was a freaking route runner.
Why was he always behind the defense?
Because they were terrified of the comeback and all the other stuff he was running underneath, and he would and then go right past them.
True.
He's a great route runner. He sold it all.
I concur. Yeah, well, you're not a great route runner unless they're terrified of you going deep. And you have to have speed to do that.
I'm just saying, sometimes you're smooth and it all looks the same.
Dominic Goodman.
Dude. Didn't play out in the NFL, but very good college.
Shout out to Coleraine, Cincinnati.
Last bit of combine news. Sources have told Pat McAfee show, shout out to Pat McAfee, that Saquon Barkley has signed a massive 2-year extension with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Nice.
20.6 average per year. That's million, in case you were wondering. I mean, deserves every penny of that.
Yep.
$36 million guaranteed at signing.
Damn.
$15 million available in incentives.
Ew.
I wonder what those incentives are.
I
That's a
don't like
lot of money
that.
in incentives.
I don't like that one bit.
You mean I actually have to play and earn it?
Does he have to get a 2,000-yard season every year?
I'm betting that.
Fuck.
So yeah, I'm betting that a lot of these are max values with like the way I used to be structured with how it'd be like there'd be playoff incentives, Super Bowl incentives, Pro Bowls, all pros, and then with running backs usually you'll add in yards.
So you have to like rely on someone's vote to get your incentive?
That's for offensive linemen is typically how it happens.
Ew.
It's pretty shitty.
Damn.
Yeah,
that's
no.
fucked up.
I mean, I always hit mine, so it always worked out.
It's because you podcast. Always podcast.
That's right.
Boys.
That's why you should definitely start podcasting as a rookie. Yeah, I'm betting that a lot of these are just like kind of guaranteed ways of the Eagles to be like, hey, we want to pay you this money, but we need, you know, if injuries happen or something happens,
we're not paying it.
The max value. But he's still getting broke off. I mean, $36 million guaranteed at signing is.
I mean, that's damn good.
That's unbelievable money for a running back in today's NFL.
Good.
And he deserved every penny. I mean, he proved how valuable, not just how good he is as a running back, but like his big play strike ability.
Bro, you could tell he was one of the leaders on that team.
Oh, that too. I mean, just a great freaking dude. And it probably frees up a bunch more space to sign other guys. This is typical Howie Roseman chess when everybody else is playing checkers. All right.
Great delivery. I got nothing.
Another offseason news, sticking with the Eagles. Everyone debating the tush push. Green Bay Packers GM Brian has submitted a rule. GM Brian has submitted a rule proposal to ban the tush push quarterback sneak. I mean, listen, I get it. I would want to ban it too if we sucked at it and it wasn't a mechanical advantage. The only issue I have that I take up with people is saying it's not a football play, it's rugby. I don't know what's more of a football play. I really don't. What represents football? Physicality, toughness, will. We're going to fight for half a yard. You know what's coming. We know what's coming. We're just going to bulldoze against each other like machines made of meat. Like, I don't know it's like completely about football. Like, this isn't... I think to some people, football is like, oh, look at this pretty pass concept design. It's like, that's not fucking football.
I just don't understand.
That's a different side this is what football has become. This is about pure physicality and advantage for the offensive lineman because we know the snap count, when it's coming and where we're going.
Don't get me wrong. Jason's having fun with it, but I just don't understand what the proposal, like why.
I think one, people want to ban it. People want to ban it because one, there's some people have like a safety concern on the play. They think that it's more dangerous. In my experience, it is not a play that has much of an increased chance of injury on it. Do guys get hurt on it sometimes? Yes, but so does every other play that you run in the NFL. Typically, it's more of a grueling play. The plays where you get hurt are usually like these high impact collisions or somebody gets landed up on wrong or twisted. And that just doesn't happen that much on that play because everybody's just nosediving forward to try and get as low as possible and push for a yard. Does it suck? Yeah. Is it a fun play to run? No. Except when you get the first down or a touchdown. But is there an increased chance of injury? I just haven't seen that in my experience with the play. Is there an increased chance of you being fatigued and like hating your life? Yeah, but it's worth it for a yard. And then the other thing is I think people just think it's an unfair play for the offense that they can push. My argument to that is you guys can push too. It's not like you're just pushing on the offensive side. Like you guys can hunker down in there and push and, accumulate mass. Nice. I don't know. It doesn't feel like teams across the league are as good as the Eagles are at it. So it feels weird to try and ban this play for an advantage that it seems like really just one team majorly has. Yeah. In my opinion.
I mean, they're not trying to ban the quarterback sneak. They're just trying to ban the way you guys have perfected it.
Yeah. Like, do we ban, if it's an unfair advantage, like, do we ban Saquon Barkley from running with the football? Because that seems like an unfair advantage to me. You know what I mean?
And that does it for the news, the news that we have, the last bit of news. And if any of you have any offseason questions, please leave us a question in the comments.
Yeah, we'd love to answer them.
Yeah, or not answer them.
Don't really have much else to talk about, so now's your chance.
Yeah.
We're going to be answering a lot of questions.
Trying to make it big, put on a comment.
Dumber the better. Yeah, that's about all I got.
All right, now, all my favorite friends out there, has everyone tried what I am drinking right now? I am accelerated. I've had about 10 of them. My taste buds couldn't be happier. My metabolism couldn't be happier. I want everyone to go try my favorite energy drink. My friends at Accelerator love hooking you up, and this time you can get any case you want from Amazon for $5 off. Jason, tell them about the deal.
Right now through March 11th on Amazon, you can get any case for $5 off. How about that? Use code 5OFF at checkout to get this deal. Stock up on the energy drink that uses 100% natural caffeine to accelerate your metabolism without the sugar crash.
Make sure you guys keep going to the Accelerator store on Amazon. Looks like orange ice pop and a new variety pack, right?
Yeah.
Here may be their next thing coming your way.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first.
Like to check the oil before road tripping through the desert.
Yeah, or like to check if you've packed for your 5-hour flight that's coming up.
Yeah, like to check the best route before getting stuck in rush hour. We've all been there.
Like to check that you set the clocks forward for daylight savings time and didn't miss your kid's basketball game.
Checking first is smart, so check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds, maybe even thousands. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Long live dogs. That's what they say over at the Farmer's Dog. Because they want all dogs to live a long, healthy life.
Imagine eating highly processed foods for every meal and expecting to stay healthy. For humans, that would just not cut it. So why should it be the standard for dogs? And dogs kept at a healthy weight can live up to 2.5 years longer than overweight dogs.
The Farmer's Dog helps your dog reach and maintain a healthy weight with personalized meal plans of freshly made food.
They calculate your dog's ideal daily calories based on their unique nutritional needs, and the food is delivered in pre-portioned packs so that you can feed your dog the right amount every time.
Ooh, the Farmer's Dog isn't fancy. It's simple, real food with real benefits, and it's delivered right to your door. That's what I like to call a win-win.
Get 50% off your first box of fresh, healthy food at thefarmersdog.com/newheights. Plus, you get free shipping. Just go to thefarmersdog.com/newheights to get 50% off. That's thefarmersdog.com/newheights.
All right, now the LA food court. That's right. We're going to do a little taste test for you guys.
Give me these calories.
All right, LA Food Court is brought to you by Suave Men. How about it? Jason, you got a little suave going right now.
You're the suave. Take that hat off. You got the suave.
I'm not doing that.
All right.
Maybe just a little.
Yeah, look at that. Ooh, look at that hair. Gosh.
Putting this thing back on.
I can't believe you haven't started balding.
What? We're Kelce's.
I'm balding, Travis. I'm getting thin up there.
Where? No, this is a widow's peak, not up top. You're good.
No, it's going thin right through.
That's why you do it to the side?
I don't do anything. I just wake up. I don't do shit to my hair.
All right, here we go. We're doing a little food taste test for you guys. Moving on to a little New Heights Food Court. We have a very special theme this week on the food court. We'll be trying foods that we missed out on because we skipped Jake's wedding.
Jake, I can't wait to judge the food you had at your wedding.
I know.
Do you know how fired up I would be to go to a wedding that's not, what, do you want chicken, steak, or fish?
Yeah, you were invited.
I don't remember getting the invite.
It's on your fridge currently.
Well, you know you're supposed to send that stuff to Emily.
I did.
That's right. We decided not to attend.
It was in the fall. It was during football season. We couldn't go.
We still
right?
chose not to go.
Okay.
We were busy, Jason. Sorry, Jake.
All right.
So we're told these are all LA staples. We have Heavy Handed, which is a burger spot out here. We have La Sorted, which is a pizza spot out here. Mm-hmm. And we have Tacos 1986.
1986.
Which I would assume means they've been open since 1986.
Yeah, what is that? That's not even like an impressive...
Yeah. Like they just started making tacos
in 86, like that. I mean, I guess it's close to 40 years.
I mean,
now.
I can tell you right now, I'm not trying the tacos. That's all you, Jason.
You're not going to even try it?
No, I'm not trying those.
Why?
I'm looking at them. I'm like, I'm not trying.
Travis, come on. It's Jake's wedding. We didn't go to the wedding. We at least got to try the
food. Number 1, Heavy Handed, burger and fries.
All right. This feels weird eating a fry without ketchup. It is a smash burger, in case people are wondering. I can tell right away from looking at it.
This is probably the roughest way to ever do a food test.
It's like kind of unfair. It has been sitting around a little bit, so heavy-handed. We apologize for these ratings we're about to give you. I mean, cold fries.
God
it's just
damn.
so hard. I can't even rate this.
Let's just go burger. Out of all the cold fries you've had,
I'll say,
you?
for a cold fry, absolute horseshit. I'm just going to be honest. There are certain fries that hold up well with age, and this is not one of them.
No.
Other fries that do not hold up well with age, McDonald's. McDonald's are great if you catch them right out of the fryer.
That's what
The
they remind
moment
me
they
of.
aren't hot, they're fucking terrible.
It's layered with onions. I'm not eating this. Don't do a food. You can't have me test food that I'm not going to eat. Everyone knows my my criteria.
I don't think everybody does know your criteria.
Everyone knows I don't eat
I can
onions.
tell you that I don't know that everybody doesn't know because I don't know what your criteria is. Other than white sauces and onions, those are the only two I know.
Well, there's onions on that one. So how is it, Jason?
It's absolutely delicious.
Nice.
There is definitely a heavy McDonald's taste in
Ooh,
this.
little Mickey D's. Mickey D's was out here in the West Coast. Started out here. A lot of people don't know that.
It's a Big Mac style sauce.
Ooh, I'm in on the Big Mac.
It's very good.
I'm in on a Big Mac minus onion.
It's a very good burger.
Nice.
If this was warm, it would be incredible. And I will say, I think this is better than Five Guys.
No,
I don't think it's even a question.
that's better than Five Guys.
I'm not a. Oh wait,
You're thinking of In-N-Out.
I was thinking In-N-Out. I screwed that up.
I was about to
It's
say.
definitely better than In-N-Out.
Five Guys.
I think it's probably better than Five Guys too, if I'm being honest.
You're more of like a smash burger type guy, anyways. Though.
I don't discriminate. I am on a mission to find the best burger. I'm trying burgers all over the place. I love burgers.
Nice. I got a burger spot for you.
There's one in LA called Franking It Up. It's just a food truck in Santa Monica or something
Yeah, I'm
like that.
out on food trucks.
Well, it's not even a truck. It's just like a guy set up in a residential zone. I don't even know if it's permanent, but the fucking guy makes a great burger. At least after 15 micheladas. It's
1 out of
really
10. 1 out of 10. Where you going?
good. For a cold burger, 1 out of 10. Those pickles are great. They're very good.
I like pickles now.
For a smash burger, 9.
All right, now,
It is a really good burger. I think it's a really good burger.
All right, now.
For a smash burger, what it is, if this was warm, I'd be like devouring it.
You are. You've taken 4 bites and it's already gone. That's your 4th bite right there.
Cold fries, definitely get them warm. Whew.
All right, heavy-handed. You got a 9. That might be one of the highest scores Jason's ever
Can you
got.
not just take the onions off?
Food number 2, La Sorta. Peppers?
We have cheese. We have cheese.
Cheese? Nah, it's too childish. I can do peppers. I don't prefer it, but I can do peppers. I don't think peppers on pizza go great, but I'll try it. Ready? You still got it. Okay.
Great sausage.
All right. A little pepper and hamburger meat. It's not bad.
I'm like positive that's sausage.
Yeah, probably is sausage. I looped the 2 in. Same
Can we
thing.
get confirmation?
Sausage and peppers. I mean, it's pretty good.
Very good.
It's pretty good. I fucking love a good like Detroit style pizza, a New York style pizza, but I don't know. It's not like cheesy enough or like enough sauce for me. It's a little dry.
I do agree. There could be more sauce.
Yeah.
And more cheese. The bread and dough, actually.
I'm in on though.
Yeah.
I'm in on the bread and dough.
The sausage is really good. The flavors are fantastic. I like that
Solid
it's got a little
flavors.
bit of
Solid
red.
flavors.
It's got like, does it have red pepper flakes on it?
Yeah, 100% it does. I'm in on that. I'm in on a little spicy. I don't think long green peppers should be on a
That's
pizza.
good.
But
That
it's
is a
good.
good piece of
It is a
pizza.
good piece of pizza. I'm going. See, I'm a pizza fucking guy, dude.
This is also hard. This isn't a warm pizza. This isn't a warm pie.
It doesn't matter. Pizza, cold or hot, can be fucking delicious.
Sometimes cool pizzas.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You don't always get that with burgers. As it lingers and I get more of that spice, I like it. The bite is pretty solid. I'm going a solid 7. I'll go a 7 on that.
It's got really good crust. The texture, the dough, and everything. They nailed all that.
Yeah.
If it was just a little more robust with
It
the
is-
ingredients, it would just really.
Really just knock
It might
those
be a
taste
perfect. I
buds
mean,
out.
it'd be right up there. It would be real good. I'm gonna go 8.2.
Oh, you threw it up there. You're pretty generous right now. I think you're just hungry.
I am on a diet caloric deficit, so this food tastes amazing compared
Caloric deficit.
to food without fats and sugar.
we're right up your alley.
Yeah.
Nice. So we got a 9 from heavy-handed.
I'm also trying to gauge because it's not like right out of the oven. Trying to be a little bit generous, anticipating that to be.
Look at you, fucking good Samaritan. Well,
Taco time.
Heavy-handed 9. La Sorta. I go 7. He goes 8.2. So that puts us at about 7.6.
This fucking taco.
Good luck.
That avocado has been sitting out.
Oh, I thought that was like bean sauce.
It's avocado. It's just been brown because it's been oxidized. It's avocado. If you don't eat it immediately, just oxidizes. Are these all the same?
No.
This looks like chicken.
Chicken is possible.
What did you have at your wedding?
I mean, unless you had tofu tacos.
Got all the tacos at the wedding.
Love the tortilla. Big corn tortilla only. I used to eat flour tortilla. All we ate growing up was flour.
Yeah. I still eat them.
I can't fucking eat flour tortilla. I can do it maybe as a seafood taco.
No, I got you.
I can't, like, eating a flour tortilla now
So good.
just feels so gross.
I love the crunch.
No, I'm out.
You don't get them the way they're supposed to be.
Flour tortillas?
Yeah, you probably get them a little soggy and like they're not as
fuck are you talking
crunchy and
about?
as fun as the like. I'll still go to Taco Bell, get 2 and 2. I'll
Good
get
taco.
too soft, too hard.
It's a good chicken taco. Chicken taco, by far, least favorite taco of all the time. Sure. What is this? Do you have like an al pastor? What's this? Is that pork?
I think that's carnitas.
All right, let's try the carnitas. Jesus Christ.
Caloric deficit. You got the eyebrows up. You know it's a good thing. You get those eyebrows to go up. That means you've surpassed expectations. Or there was a little jolt of Flavor Town that he was.
I mean, it's a great taco. I will say,
Let's wrap it up.
I mean, they're good tacos. Tacos are one thing that I feel like the more off the beaten trail you go, the better the tacos are. Like, it's just the way I feel with tacos. Like, the more commercialized it is, it's just not as good of a taco. If I'm catching this out of somebody's like back of their vehicle that they drive, it's going to be the best fucking taco I've ever had in my
Taco
life.
Bell made a living on selling rat food.
They're good. They're very good.
Oh, yeah. He's going for the moon
What
pie.
the fuck is this?
It's a mulita.
Melita.
Mulita?
Yeah.
Is that like a real thing or is that like a gordita?
No, it's a real thing.
Looks like a quesadilla to me.
It's not a quesadilla.
It's a taco burger. The heavy breathing is the fucking illest part of this entire thing.
I mean, it's hard because corn tortillas should be eaten fresh. God damn.
All right, we got to give it 1 out of 10. Where are you going?
I bet with all this being fresh, these are probably about as good of a commercialized taco as you can get. But like the last time I was in LA, I went to like the street that Whole Foods is on in Santa Monica.
Yeah.
I'll eat those tacos over these any day of the week. Harder to order from. I would say I will give these a 7-8.
7-8. Nice. Well, that does it for Food Court, brought to you by Suave Men, and shout out to Jets J for getting married. How about it? I had no idea that guy.
What are your
That's
ratings for
someone-
these foods, Jake?
Burger's a 10.
10?
10 out of the burger. Okay.
It's,
Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Just never be topped.
It's my favorite burger in LA. It's easily my favorite burger in LA.
Well, it better be
Okay.
your favorite in the world if you're giving it a 10.
There could be more than one 10 in
All
the
right.
world.
Erroneous.
This is where you and I disagree. All right, go ahead.
Pizza 8.5,
All right.
and tacos I'd give a 7.3.
7-3.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. You guys are kind of on the board.
I think
Same.
that's pretty
Nice.
Yeah, we're in the same ballpark.
That does it for Food
Sorry
Court.
for my chewing.
New Heights Food Court, brought to you by Suave Men.
That does it for this show. That wraps up another episode of New Heights. Make sure you're subscribed on the YouTube to the New Heights channel, to the New Heights channel, and follow New Heights on the Wondery app or wherever you get your podcasts. You can listen to new episodes of New Heights early and ad-free by joining Wondery Plus now in the Wondery app or on Apple Podcasts.
Don't forget to join Wondery Plus, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, New Heights, a Wondery show produced by Wave Sports and Entertainment and brought to you by Audible.
Hell yeah, it is.
Follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S for fun clips throughout the week. And thanks to our production and crew. We got to see a lot of them out here in LA, and it's been a fun time. So 92%ers, as always, thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next week.
Should we write a book and put it on Audible?
I don't think you write Audible
we just
books.
get a goat.
You
What?
just... What's the point of writing an Audible?
I got a nice sweater on.
That's a cardigan, Jason.
Is it
Look
a
at you,
cardigan,
you
a
little
type of sweater?
schoolboy. Are you like? You look Amish in this thing.
I had a Jeff cap on
Eastern
too that
PA?
I had to take off.
They made you take off your hat?
No, I took it off because I was trying to be polite.
Does that work?
I don't know. I'm
Justice
appeasing.
is justice, whether it's polite or not.
Oh, you have not been to court, have you?
I'm a criminal justice major. All right, you want to do it?
I don't know. You sure?
Just use that part and move on.
All right. I actually ran down a kickoff in knee braces in college.
This is the first time I had ever seen you fat, too, in a football uniform.
I didn't think I was fat yet, but thanks.
What?
Moving
you made
on.
the tackle. They showed it in slow motion.
His stomach just do-douche, do-douche, do-douche.
You're making this up.
It's against Miami of Ohio. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I was
I
sitting in the
know-
living room watching it.
They didn't have HD television back then.
Back then? Jason, don't act like you're ancient. Welcome back to New Heights, baby, a Jukes original show presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment. We are your hosts. I'm Travis Kelce. This is my big brother, Jason Kelce, both from Cleveland Heights, Ohio, University of Cincinnati Bearcat alumni, repping the C. And, New Heights comes out every Wednesday. You can check us out on YouTube, anywhere you get your podcasts. Please listen and subscribe anywhere you get your podcasts, and watch and subscribe on our YouTube channel, as well as follow us on all social media channels at New Heights. We had a fun week one, baby. Let's got 2 wins on the board. Jason, why don't you talk about what we got coming up?
Yeah, well, we're going to talk about both of our games, obviously, from week one. We'll highlight the best performers from around the league. Plus, we'll be talking about Super Bowl hangovers, primetime games, and whatever other antics we decide to talk about.
And we got another set of 12 hard-hitting questions to recap week one and some of our insight on what's going on around the league.
But first, we want to quickly thank everyone that tuned in and listened to the first episode.
Thank you guys, man. And if you're back, welcome back.
Yeah, did you get any good reactions from people listening to the show?
Yeah,
or
I mean,
friends.
I didn't see any like random person, like somebody I didn't know, talk about it. But I knew that I have a lot of friends on the team that listened to it and absolutely loved it. More so, just enjoyed listening to you talk about how you cut off some balls, and just the fact that you're getting into the farming world. There's a lot of ties because there's guys that a coaching staff that was in Philadelphia coached you, so they feel like they know you personally, and to hear you talk about all that stuff, they absolutely loved it. So, but nothing but positive feedback over here. What about you?
Well, I got most of my feedback that I saw on Instagram from one of my former teammates and guys that I look up to a lot. Chris Long gave me a call, was giving me a little bit of pointers, and enjoyed the 6-eye, 5-eye talk.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, and then Malcolm Jenkins, boy George Kittle hit me up. Wanted to reiterate that he loves run blocking, so he's not going to be shitty at run blocking. So he's going to continue to dominate in that realm.
Hopefully, my brother can get healthy, man. Get back out on the field.
But I did get one person who said a negative thing. Bo Allen said it was amateurish, in his words. He hated it. So hopefully,
You want to know what else is amateur? Nebraska
that?
football.
we went to Wisconsin.
It's the same. White, red in the middle of the world. They both are Big Ten buns.
Oh my God, that's great.
What's the difference again? All right.
They are red.
They're
And
both
in the middle
Big
of the
Ten. They're both no real athletes on the field.
Where do we start?
The first 12. You want
All right.
to jump it off?
That's right. We're going to start off with your game first. All right. Chiefs Cardinals. Big game versus the highly touted Cardinals defense. What did you guys do differently in training camp?
I think it was more than just training camp, man. I'm going to tell you guys about the Golden 15. And this isn't new. This is every team has a certain set of plays that they go into a game with, a scripted set of plays that either complement the plays you've ran in the past or complement the plays you're going to run in the future. But if you give Coach Reed 2-3 months, this offensive coaching staff, that much time to game plan for a team, it's going to be flawless, man. And I've been a product of it year in, year out. And I think I'm going to miss the feeling of the first game, the night before the first game, getting those first 15 plays. And those first 15 plays are based off of the tendencies that these coaches, these defensive coaches that we're playing, have on first down, second down, third down throughout the first quarter and throughout the first drive. And it's just, man, it's like having the answers to the test. It's like seeing a movie you're really excited about, seeing the previews for it, and when you see the movie, it's like you saw all the good parts in the previews. You just know exactly what's coming. You know what plays are going to be big hitters, which ones are going to be successful. And I'm just licking my chops the night before the game, visualizing all these plays, because you just know you're going to get these certain coverages, and you've ran them so much in preseason and training camp against different looks, so you just feel confident in how you're going to attack them depending on what they do present. And sure enough, we started off fast, man. The first, I think, 3 drives we scored on, and it was just it was an uphill battle for the Cardinals ever since.
Yeah, man. So for those of you who don't know what the first 15 is, first 15 is the first 15 plays that the coach is looking to get to, the offensive play caller, in regular football scenarios. So usually first, second down plays. You have a couple third down plays sprinkled in there. But I can relate a little bit from my time with Andy and with Doug, who also did a first 15, where that first week, it's littered with plays that you haven't repped yet, you know, in a game situation. You've been working on them all off season. These are plays that you're looking forward to finally being able to see what it looks like out there on game day. So that's awesome. How'd the first 15 go?
Yeah, they were flawless. I'm not going to lie. Coach Reed, lightweight, he tricked me on one, man. I thought it was going to be a big hitter for me as like the third or fourth play of the game, and I'm thinking he's going to dial this thing up. It's a double move for me. He brought in the same personnel. He brought in the same formation with the same Y motion or tight end motion on it.
Yeah.
Same action. It was the exact same everything, and I just
was
heard
different?
first half of the play and just blacked out. I was like, yeah, this is it. It's coming. I'm about to be streaking down the field, and it was a run play, and I showed my cards, and that play didn't work when we actually ran it. I felt like
so the other thing you got to be wary of, the first 15 a lot of times are designed to go off of each other. So what Andy was doing was actually setting Travis up, but because he wanted the candy,
I was excited
before he was in the store.
I've been visualizing it all day, all night. Yeah. The night before, man, I just knew I was going to hit a big one for us, man.
Got to lock in. Got to listen to the whole play.
Got to listen to the words that speak to you, brother.
All right. All right. You've been with Pat maybe the longest. What do you guys work on to keep evolving your relationship?
As any, offense goes, you just get the reps, man. I mean, I think we're very fortunate. We got a great offensive coaching staff that tie in all the plays together, like we were just kind of talking about. And from there, it's just getting reps, talking about how he likes to see things develop, how he likes me to run these certain routes versus certain coverages, and hearing how he talks to other guys about that. You know what I mean? That same scenario. It's just, you just are, as long as you have the mentality every day coming in, trying to figure something else out, trying to take the game to the next level. And then on top of that, just getting with the guys outside of the facility, I think is huge. Getting to know guys, understanding, genuinely, we want this to be a family. We want to have your back throughout it all. I mean, that's everything.
That's a good point. So you're a firm believer that, like, relationship wise, like how well you know somebody even outside of football can affect how you guys play on the field?
100%, because I have so much more fun when I genuinely am friends with the guy next to me, and I play that much harder for him when I know him that much more.
What do you do off the field to evolve the relationship? I mean, besides play golf,
Yeah, I was about to say golf. Just any activity. Pickleball's a big one out here in Kansas City. Whether it's just going to the casino or hanging out at somebody's house, it doesn't matter where you're going. There's anywhere you can have that conversation or just hang out with a guy. I guess a lot of the conversations come at lunchtime in the cafeteria. You know what I mean, or the bus rides to and from a game, or the plane rides and stuff like that. It's this nonstop comedy for the most part in the locker room.
Cafeteria might be the most underrated place in the building. I mean, that's where I have the best discussions. Next to the sauna, maybe. But, off the field, I think do you guys drink at all? Do you guys partake in
the beers
partying?
The beers are flowing.
When I was a rookie, Brent Selleck and Todd Harriman's had a bar called 879. And it was that was because Brent Selleck was number 87, Todd Harriman was number 79. Talk about some creative guys. 879. So, anyways,
shout out to Cells, baby.
Yeah.
Baby.
So my rookie year, we were not very good. This was Andy's second to last year in Philadelphia, until that bar opened up, and we started having what we called Thirsty Thursdays.
Ooh,
Thirsty Thursdays. Then all of a sudden, 4-game win streak. Now, Friday practices, not, yeah, I mean.
A little bit slower. Not fast Fridays.
Yeah,
they're not fast Fridays anymore.
Yeah, you got to lock in. But I'll never forget Thirsty Thursdays. Vince Young, he's in this bar in a full
legendary teammate. I've heard
he's in this bar, full 3-piece suit. I think I'm in sandals and sweatpants, and he said, "Hey, Rook, come over here." And we go over to the bar, and Vince says, "All right, I'm gonna show you how we drink in the NFL." And I'm like, "Okay, Vince, all right." I don't even know what to expect. And Vince proceeds to order 2 shots of Patron and 2 kettles on ice. We take the shot of Patron, and he says, "All right, now this kettle, you're just going to sip it. There's no sugar in it. You won't have a hangover. You'll be good for practice tomorrow." All right? We'll do a couple more of these, and it'd be early night. Bro, within 5 minutes, he had downed all of the kettle and was ready to do another one.
Let's go, baby.
Hey, listen, and Vince,
that's how it's done.
Hey, I still love you. I will go out there and play football with you any day of the week. One of my favorite teammates.
I'm not drinking Kettle One. I'm sorry, man. I'm out.
Listen, I don't.
I'm sure as hell not sipping that.
I'm
shit.
not trying to be like brand specific, I guess, but the real thing is really getting to know people, getting to open yourself up outside of the game of football, and who you are as a person lends itself to people connecting on a deeper level, and I firmly believe it makes a difference. So, I'm glad you and Pat get drunk on TV and play golf together. Might be why you guys are so good on the football field. All right, here we go. Number 3, Mahomes said in the offseason the receiver with the big game might change week to week. Do you guys know going into each game who it's going to be, or is it sometimes figured out when you see what the defense is giving you for the day?
Yeah, I mean it's all based off of what that defense's flavor is going to be for the day,
Sure.
And just what we have in the game plan. We have so many personnels that tie in with all these formations, and every single play has, at least a pass play has, a certain set of like progression, right? So like depending on what the defensive coordinator calls, whether it's cover 4, cover 3, cover 1, whatever he calls, the quarterback knows he has a certain progression that he goes through, and certain guys are supposed to get the ball. So it's really, I don't want to say it's a crapshoot, but it is all up in the air because we have a bunch of wide receivers that can make plays, and Pat trusts everybody right now for sure. I mean, especially after a game like that where nobody was really screwing things up. Everybody was just flying around making plays.
But you guys definitely have plays designed for specific people to get the ball throughout
1,000%. 1,000%. Yeah. And
so
I
you
feel
know
like,
a little bit.
I feel like Coach Reed does a great job of giving everybody a chance to get that rock, and that only helps keep the defense on their toes or on their heels, reacting to what we're doing, because they just don't know who to key in on, or who we're thinking of trying to get the ball to on this certain play, and it changes on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. Coach Reed tries to not give a good tell on that.
Yeah, I guess this comes to, so this is a question from somebody who plays offensive line and knows nothing about receivers and quarterbacks. How often does a play that's designed for you go to somebody else? Like, what's the percentage? 1 out of 5?
No.
1 out of 4?
Not when you got Andy Reid dialing them things up, baby. I would say it's definitely with Coach and Pat. I would say
half the time?
More than half the time. Yeah, and obviously, pressure. It just depends on what the defense is playing. If you get a look that you're not familiar with, if you're calling a play because it's cover 3 and all of a sudden they go too high shell, of course I'm going to try and run my route different because it's a different coverage and try and get open. So I'm always available, but at the same time, it's like the play is designed if it's a different coverage to go to a different guy. So it's like,
yeah, right.
You know what I mean? So it's all based on, when Coach dials it up, do we have the look that we're looking for?
All right, well, last question for you guys from week 1. You guys had your safety, Justin Reed, fill in to kick
Jay
PATs.
Reed.
Other than tight end.
And kickoffs.
And kickoffs.
And not only just kicking off, making the tackle on kickoff.
He kicked and made the tackle?
I think twice.
Was it because the returner, broke free?
No.
And he was like the safety?
No. I mean, talking 25-yard line, 30-yard line.
Then he's bad. That's not his job. Huh? His job, your job as the kicker, is to be the safety.
Jason, let's give him some slack, all right? He is the safety. All right? He's the safety on the team, all right? His first 2 kicks I think they went through the uprights.
What happens if he goes down and misses? What happens if he goes down, gets washed out of the play? Who's the safety?
The backside one. What do you mean? Everybody's got to have an angle of pursuit, Jason. Have you ever played defense?
First of all,
this guy's never played defense.
First of all, that's kickoff.
Pursuit is pursuit. All right, when you're tackling, I'm not even going to get in this.
Does the defensive coach?
Have you ever played special teams? Yes, you have.
I actually ran down a kickoff in knee braces in college.
It's my favorite. It was one of my favorite things.
And as the contain guy, they had me as number 2, and number 1 would loop inside of me.
70 pounds. This is the first time I had ever seen you fat too in a football uniform, it was beautiful. It was glorious. You look great.
I didn't think I was fat yet, but thanks.
What?
All right. Moving
you made
on.
the tackle. They showed it in slow motion. You in knee braces. Your gut. It looked like you had a Bosu ball just sitting on your waist.
You're making this up.
I swear to God.
You know how
Miami of Ohio. It was against Miami of Ohio. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I was sitting in the living room watching it.
Yeah, but they didn't have HD television back then, so that's how I know you're lying.
Back then? Jason, don't act like you're ancient, motherfucker. You're 2007, maybe? He's slow motion, him breaking down in his stomach, just do-douche, just going from side to side, bouncing around, and he just make the tackle like a All-American linebacker, man. He got me hype. That was
back when there was still a wedge unit on kickoff return.
I was a part of that.
You believe that used to be a thing?
I was a part of it. I wish it would never happen.
Bro, I think the best thing we could ever do is go back in the archives and just compile clips
of the absolute maniacs.
Bro, oh my God. You had to have some screws loose in order to be a good wedge blocker on KOR.
Gosh.
And I mean, the reason I want to watch the clips is it was just mayhem. I mean, there was a clip in college. Do you remember Colin McCafferty?
Do I remember? Why do you think I just? Yeah.
And he was our special teams ace at Cincinnati.
The beast.
The best one out there. Nobody could touch him. And we're going over KOR, and we're playing UConn. And one of their guys, we nicknamed him the Beast for the week.
Beast.
And the Beast was shedding 2-3 blocks, making tackles down at the 10-yard line. This dude was unbelievable.
It was like Little Giants. It was like Little Giants movie.
It was Spike. We should have nicknamed him Spike. Yeah. So our special teams coach gets up there. Coach Elson goes, you know what? This week we're putting our beast up against their beast. For those of you who don't know, after the game's over, you have a special teams meeting where the entire team is in there. All right? So this week, after the game, we're all like, we're about to watch what happened on this play as a team. We're going to see the beast
We're about
versus
to watch
the beast.
King Kong and Godzilla go at it in this meeting.
Right away, the ball gets kicked off. You see Colin. Colin runs similar to like Forrest Gump, just like no like swaying at all.
Locked in.
And the beast they make eye contact and literally 30
Like
yards.
magnets.
Yeah. They're like, we don't care who has the ball, where it's going. We both know what's happening. It did not disappoint. Flying everywhere. Guys knocked off their feet, both of them. Colin gets up and starts walking, and his knees start shaking, and then he just slowly crumbles to the ground. Well, the funniest part about the clip is that nobody noticed Mark Waugh on the wedge. Marcus Waugh was lying face down.
Chill out, man. Chill out, man. This guy was
Nobody
concussed.
noticed, but nobody noticed, and he just got up like, oh my gosh. All right. But yeah, these guys would literally, the
They
wedge
were
unit.
so locked in on the beast, man. Beast
Yeah,
on
the
beast.
wedge unit. This is what your job on the wedge unit was. Back before the NFL decided to outlaw this barbaric behavior.
Oh, my gosh.
You would run back till you were 10 yards from the returner,
Link arms.
interlock
boys.
arms like a human wall, and there'd be one guy's job to look back and you say, go! And you would proceed, and your one job.
Who came up with this shit, man?
It worked like a charm. That's why they did it.
Yeah, until you ran into a beast. Once you found 3 guys for the wedge, the other team had to find the guy to go blow up the wedge.
Yeah, the wedge buster.
The
Jason
wedge
Peters.
buster, man.
Dude, I'm telling you, that's going to be a future episode. We're finding clips from kickoff return and kickoff. Wedge busters and wedge. It's going to be highlighting the wedge unit and the wedge buster. That has to be documented. I don't feel like that's been touched on enough.
I'm with it, man. Moving on, the Lions kept it close, brother. You guys had a heck of a fight. I'm not gonna lie. After watching Hard Knocks, I kind of became a fan of the Lions and a lot of the characters they got. Dan Campbell would love to play for him. Awesome guy. Yeah, man. How was the game? How was your perception of the Lions after you played them versus maybe what you saw on HBO?
What they do on HBO backs up, the type of team they're trying to identify as. I mean, they got a coach who's a tough-minded, hard-nosed coach, and their team played that way. Obviously,
Biting kneecaps.
yeah. I mean, at one point we're up 17, and you're close to kind of breaking a will of a team, but not. They fought to the end, very close to beating us, and. I think if we don't have Jalen Hurts in that game, they probably do beat us.
Ooh,
Jalen
Hurts, man.
Yeah, Jalen who has faced a lot of criticism this offseason, really his whole career.
Really? Yeah, I was about to say his whole career dating back to college.
Well,
Man.
and it's going to continue. He's still in his third year. He's got a lot of football left in him, and this is the way the league works. It's always coming after you.
I'll tell you what they can't hate on is how that dude competes, man. That guy brings it, man.
Yeah, well, he brings it, but I mean, if you look back at this week, we don't win that game without Jalen Hurts. The protection that broke down early with blitzes and different looks that we didn't either communicate well or pick up well. His ability to go off beat and make something happen, it saved us. Multiple third downs, multiple drives that were kept going because of the type of player he is. And then he didn't disappoint in the air. A.J. Brown set a record for an Eagles debut with 155 yards. He was on target in all phases, and we needed him to win that game with how the rest of the team played. So couldn't be more happy with how Jalen played to start the season off.
I mean, kind of already hit on what I'm about to ask here, but he became the only other quarterback not named Pat Mahomes to throw for 300-plus yards, no turnovers, and get the dub. How do you see him? How does he keep progressing? I mean, is the offense evolving for him? Is it just all tailored to his skill set? You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I mean, both. I think the as an offense, if you're not evolving in this league, you're behind, right? You have to continue to try and find different ways to attack defenses, different ways to improve, and it's obviously gearing towards Jalen. Jalen's our starting quarterback. He has a skill set that's unique, makes him very dynamic for a defense to defend, and we utilize that. And that's one of the reasons we were the number one rushing team in the NFL last year, and we barely ran the ball the first 5 weeks. And the only reason that happened is because of Jalen Hurts and his ability to keep the ball and be a
Play
threat.
with his legs, man.
Yeah, it keeps the numbers honest for the offensive line and everybody else. So, of course, the playbook is going to be more geared towards him and his skill set. Of course, our offense is going to continue to evolve, much like what you said with the Golden 15. There are a lot of plays that we repped yesterday that, we've been really looking forward to running all off season, and most of them worked out pretty well. And I thought, a lot of the success of the offense really came down to one guy doing a very, very good job, and that's Jalen Hurts, as well as A.J. Brown. I can't discount A.J. Brown. That dude's good.
As well as I'm sure everybody else. You don't win a football game with just two guys. Everybody chipped in and made plays, man. So you got to see the number 2 pick, Aiden Hutchinson. Did you have any encounters with him? I know he's on the edge, but what did you think?
Not really. I helped out a little bit with it when he was rushing over the guards, but as a center, you don't see the DN very often. But
did he remind you of anybody going into it?
I don't know. I try to. The comp thing is good for fans because it kind of gives you somebody that they know and can relate to. But he's a tough one to comp. For some reason, he's kind of like a more athletic or like a more nimble Jared Allen kind of type player. Has some really, really good stutter bull, long arms, gets extended. He can attack you inside, outside, or right down the middle, and makes it all kind of look the same. Speed to power. They lined him up a couple times in this overload set where he's clearly outside of the tackle, coming down with a full head of steam. So he's going to be a really, really good player. And I had a.
I'll tell you what, he might not have that. He might not have that Jared Allen mullet, man, but he's got some personality. Watching Hard Knocks and seeing that dude sing some Michael Jackson, that was pretty good. Did you see that, Jason? Did you see him? Did you guys ever do the rookie not the rookie symposium, the
rookie show?
Yeah, the rookie show.
We do. We do something similar. We do the singing and stuff like that. Andy's never done it, right?
We tried it one year, and I think Eric Fisher went up and sung his college alumni song or whatever, it's the school song, and it was just
that's an immediate boo.
It was dead.
Yeah.
Shout out to Fish though, man. I love the big.
Hey, Fish, listener to the show. Well, I don't know if he listened to the podcast. He commented on one of the videos, but
nice.
He gave a shout out to Tom Melvin.
Tommy Mel.
Yeah,
he always deserves a shout out, baby. Long-time tight end coach, not only in Kansas City but was out there in Philadelphia with Andy Reid as well. Has helped me light years in terms of where I've been as a tight end and a professional, man.
Yeah, he's been your only tight end coach.
He's been the only one, man. It's been me and him for 10 years, man. Getting the job done, baby. So I'm not going to lie, brother. You're not only are you TikTok famous now because of all the views you got from the episode last week, you're viral right now because of your encounter with the D tackle from the Lions. What's his
it's a linebacker.
Linebacker Malcolm Rodriguez. Gave you a good old WWE hip toss.
It was good. It was I thought I had him. I was driving him in the end zone, and right at the last second, gave me a nice judo hip toss. Did not see it coming. So
productive play, man, or
it was impressive nonetheless. It was a quick twist of the hips. That he's a good player. He made a better move on me on a draw play earlier in the game where he made a tackle on Jalen Hurts. That kid's got a really bright future. He's been a star of the Hard Knocks show. Seems like he's got a great mentality. And it's not the first time I've been viral for getting my ass kicked. So, and I'm sure it won't be the last.
I got hip tossed by Von Miller like my second year in the league, and he actually hip tossed me from one knee.
Yeah.
I felt like a rag doll. I thought the play was almost over, so I kind of I don't want to say I let up on it, but I definitely wasn't trying to, put any more attention towards Von, and Von had just a completely different idea of what was going on. Knew he wasn't going to make the play and just absolutely hip tossed me and threw me into next week.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like going viral for getting your ass kicked is like a rite of passage in the NFL. There's everybody's going to get got at some point.
Especially when it's against a good player, man. Oh, for sure.
It's Von Miller, I remember he went viral. Lane Johnson did this like spin move against him, which was unbelievable a few years back. Yeah, it's like a rite of passage. And hopefully you got more viral videos that end up being good than bad.
We talked about A.J. Brown's debut, man. That was it was fun to see him just get out there and make plays for you guys, man. That dude's an absolute baller. You could put him anywhere on the field, and he just makes plays, man.
Yeah, I mean, he's a mismatch no matter how you kind of swing it.
You've had some unbelievable receivers come through, not only come through, but on the team right now. But where does he rank if you could put him I know it's hard to rank your teammates and everything like that.
I play with a lot of really, really good receivers, and each one kind of has their own skill set. Deshaun Jackson, by far the best deep ball receiver I might have ever seen. I mean, the guy was so good at tracking the ball down the field and making big plays. Jeremy Maclin was like silky smooth in his routes and the way he moved.
Silky.
Silky.
I mean,
Alshon Jeffrey. I can't list everybody. Like, I think AJ is a very unique player. He's so big and so physical as a receiver. You just don't see guys that are that size and that
it's hard
strength.
For corners to press him, to stay with him when he's running, when the ball's in the air, to be able to be physical with him, to try and get it. It's just, he's got the advantage in so many different areas.
And that's where he kind of, like, I know it's not a good comp athleticism-wise, but, like, Alshon Jeffrey in his prime was a big physical receiver.
Man,
and
you guys don't win the Super Bowl without Alshon Jeffrey, baby.
And Alshon used to say, one of my favorite things Alshon said was, even when I'm covered, I'm not. Like, basically just throw the ball up. I'm gonna come down with it, right? And that's the type of confidence you want to have in a guy. And AJ's got that type of vibe. If you're gonna line up, play man on man, and as a quarterback, to have that comfort blanket to go to, know that you got a guy that's going to win a lot of those 50-50 matchups.
That's huge.
Yeah, it's huge.
Absolutely huge.
The other thing I want to talk about from the game is, I just wasn't good enough. I think we got a lot to improve on. Week one is always, you're waiting to see what everything looks like, and everybody's kind of trying out.
Right.
Yeah, but
everything's new.
We did not do a good enough job communicating. There were too many mistakes offensively, and that's largely my job. My job is to, be a communicator, make sure everybody's on the same page. And
you guys were weak on the comms?
Yeah. I mean, Detroit made it difficult. It was loud. Kudos to them for putting together a tough environment in Ford Field. But, we got to be better, and that's something that we'll be focusing on for next week against Minnesota.
So talk about the comms. So not everybody understands what type of communication could be lacking and stuff like that. Where could you have done better?
The center's communication, the quarterback's communication kind of sets what everything's happening for the play, right?
Yeah, it kind of trickles from there to everybody else. Yeah.
Who's the mic? Who's the identified point for the play? Whether the offensive line is going to be sliding it, whether they're going to be in a man protection, who we're going to.
Yeah.
And, I think that communication needs to be a lot clearer, and that's on me.
Yeah.
So
it typically goes quarterback, and at least in quarterback sets the mic, center tells everybody where he's going, and then the guards know where they're going, the tackles know where they're going. Everybody then knows based off of where the center's going, who they're working to. And it can get thrown off by new looks. It can get thrown off by just stuff that you haven't seen previously, or it can get thrown off by new blitzes, things like that.
I don't think that we got anything that was crazy different, but I think we just in the environment we didn't handle it well. We didn't do signals for the backs, so they knew what was going on. It was too loud for them to hear. Guys next to us, I need to be louder to make sure that they're getting the call. All things that, for an older player, this is what I bring value, right? I've been in these situations, so I got to be much better in helping and putting us in the right situation. But it also just comes down, I can't reiterate, how much Jalen Hurts really made that day go, man. Because despite all that, he was able to make multiple plays that would have been broken into positive plays for our offense.
It's crazy, man. Both teams this year that were in the Super Bowl lost week one. So it brings the question: is the Super Bowl hangover real? Did you guys lose your first game after the Super Bowl? I know we won our game. We actually smoked the Texans.
I don't remember. Here, I'll look it up real quick. I don't remember.
I mean, Jason, it was the only game you guys had like a baby parade in the beginning of this. Like, what do you mean? You don't remember what game it was?
We won.
I don't think the Super Bowl hangover is real. I think that if you have good leadership, all of that is taken care of in the offseason.
Yeah.
Once training camp hits, if you got the right leaders and the right coaching staff and everybody's working their tail off the same, there's nothing wrong. I mean, I just don't see.
I agree. I think it's a bit of a fallacy. I think really the reason why it's a thing is when you win the Super Bowl, everyone's watching your tape. Everyone's trying to figure out how to either take what you're doing that's working and make it successful within their offense, or they're trying to find out defensively, how do we stop these plays? Because they know everybody's going to be trying to copy somewhat of what you're doing that's working, right?
Yeah.
So when you're a successful team, everybody's studying your tape. Everybody's out there looking and coming for you.
I love that feeling. I love that. It just makes my chest a little bigger, shoulders a little stronger. Like, come and get it, baby. And I had my best year after I won the Super Bowl because I've had that mentality of come and get it, baby. Good luck. Yeah, I know we're gonna get your best shot. You're gonna get mine.
You guys had a lot of success. You guys are still having success. So, I think. And then also the other thing about the Super Bowl hangover is that no two teams are the same. So I think people think of like a defending Super Bowl champion like a defending heavyweight champion, right? And it's not the same. No two teams from any season are the same. Most teams, I think, what's the average? About 30 to 40% of your roster is different year over year.
Yeah, the turnover in the NFL is sick. I think there's, what is it, 1,300 or something in terms of the entire league. There's 400 new faces every year.
And whenever you win a Super Bowl,
that means 400 guys lose their job every year. It's crazy.
And whenever you win a Super Bowl, you're losing coaches on your staff that are getting promoted to other organizations because they're trying to get that feeling. You're losing players that were key backups, special teams players, guys that were instrumental in your success. All of those guys are getting – when you win, everybody is getting paid. Everyone is getting the benefit of success. So, the team's not the same. Even if you're returning the same starting quarterback, the same starting 11, same starting on both sides, no two teams are the same. So, and that's just the reality of it. So
Super Bowl hangover ain't real in my mind. You got to keep bringing it. Obviously, the teams are different. The Rams are still a great team. The Cincinnati Bengals are still a great team. But Week 1 is obviously not favorable in that aspect.
Let's give the New Heights stamp of the week. Which performers from Week 1 stood out most to you and why?
Immediately after I got done playing, I started checking out just stats across the league, and I saw that Saquon Barkley had like 100 buku yards on the ground and then another like 80 in the air. He had almost like 300 yards or something like that in terms of offense. And on top of that, the last play of the game just willed, or the last play for his offense on a 2-point conversion just willed his team to win. It was kind of like a Mike Kafka brought in some of the offense that we had out here in Kansas City, and it was a 2-point play that I actually know exactly what the call was, but it was a little shovel pass to Saquon, and two guys are in the hole ready to stuff the play. They knew it was coming, and Saquon just jukes two guys out, stiff arms one, and then runs through a brick wall to get the 2-point conversion to give him the lead with a minute left. It was just put your team on your back moment, and hats off to him, man. The guy's had a rough go with the injuries in his career, and to see him come out and just absolutely kill it was cool to see, man. Great dude.
When he's healthy, he is just so unbelievable to watch.
Saquon.
You talk about an unbelievably well-rounded back of athleticism, power, finesse. I mean, he's got such an arsenal to come at you with as a running back. So he's a special player. So
Saquon.
Hopefully, yeah, man. Hopefully he can stay healthy this year. Yeah, NFC East did pretty well this week outside of the Cowboys. Everyone won, so we got some competition.
Right on the NFC East. Ain't got nothing on the AFC West, though. We'll keep it moving. Who is your player of the week, brother?
I don't know. if we're doing this, I'd probably go Josh Allen.
If we're doing this, we're doing it, brother.
All right. Josh Allen, just, obviously that was a highly anticipated game. You got defending Super Bowl champions Thursday night.
Jay
There's
Allen,
the Buffalo
baby.
Bills. Some argue that the Buffalo Bills might have beaten the Kansas City Chiefs had the current overtime rules been in effect the previous year.
Some people say the same thing about when I lost to Tom Brady in the AFC Championship, and we lost to a coin flip. But
Isn't it?
we
Yeah.
did. We just lost to Tom Brady in overtime. I don't think we lost anymore.
Either way,
To a
you
coin
got
flip at that.
you got to love the way that guy plays, man.
He's a boss, man.
Yeah.
Absolute dog on the field, man. I mean, he plays the game how I wish I would have played quarterback when I was a quarterback. A dual threat guy, but his arm is just so special that he could just put it anywhere on the field. He can throw on the run. He can throw anywhere on the field on the run. He's just smart dude on top of that, and just a fearless competitor, man. He's fun to watch and fun to play against, man.
It's kind of like if Eric Lindros was a quarterback, he'd be like Josh Allen, I feel like.
Okay. All right. I think,
you know what I mean?
No, I know exactly what you mean. Hopefully Josh doesn't have as many concussions. Shout out to Eric Lindros, 88, baby.
Good point.
My favorite hockey player growing up. That's
why I
Jason
referenced
said
it. That's exactly why.
Shout out to
I
the
knew you'd
Broad
like
Street
that.
Bullies back in the 90s, baby.
I think he was post Broad Street Bullies.
No, but anybody that plays for the Flyers. Is
Flyers,
Broad Street
they're
Bullies.
automatic. That's fair. Okay.
Broad Street, yeah, I'm not talking about the original. That's like black and white television.
All right. Before we go, let's look ahead quickly to week 2.
Yeah, let's look ahead.
Trav, you play on Thursday night this week, which
Thursday
means
night football,
this,
baby. Prime
which mean-
time, the
which mean-
only show on television.
which means this podcast will be airing the day before the game. What can you tell our listeners or explain to them what it's like to play on Thursday night in the NFL?
I love it, man. I absolutely love it. Some guys talk about how it's a short week and it hurts, it's rough on their body. Yeah, it's everybody has to deal with it. You know what I mean? The guys across from you are dealing with the same things you're dealing with. So I still think it's a fair match, and granted, I'm gonna get ready to play no matter what day of the week it is. I think that the Thursday night games are special. I do enjoy playing in them, and I also enjoy the kind of the relaxation of the weekend that's after it. If you get the win, but it's a quick turnaround, man. You hardly are out there in practice. For the most part, it's walkthrough because of how sore the body is from the game that you just got done playing in on Sunday. And it challenges you mentally to understand the playbook in a shorter amount of time. That's probably the biggest thing for me is understanding understanding the intentions of the play caller. This year we get to have it in the second week, which is a whole lot easier than it being week 14, 12 through 14 or something like that, where later in the year you're trying to put together a game plan. You know, we had the whole entire off season to really look at our first couple of games, knowing that Thursday night game was going to be a short one. I think we did get a head start on it a little bit, but at the same time, it's a divisional rival for us. You know, We're playing the Chargers, a team that we're familiar with. They got a few new pieces, and it definitely ups the ante in terms of, you know, the challenge at hand. Because of their defensive front now to kind of match their secondary, which has always been pretty solid. And yeah, I get to go up against one of the best safeties in the league, man. In my eyes, the best safety in the league, in Derwin James. And I always love that challenge, man. He's gotten me a few times, and I'm licking my chops to get out there and getting after it, man.
I feel the same way as you do about Thursday games. I love them. I think it's like a mini bye, right? That's what everybody calls it, the mini bye. You get a nice long break after the game for the next week. And the quick turnaround is all walkthrough. So in some ways that week you're probably doing less damage to your body throughout the week than you are for most weeks. So
yeah,
I think that the Thursday night football being bad for players is nonsense, personally. Do you think there's any difference in primetime games?
1,000%. I get so fired up when those lights are on, man. I absolutely get fired up. It's just a whole different feeling, especially Arrowhead with the lights on, the oh my gosh, just the green, the grass just looking so plush early on in the year. It's the first game of the season. Arrowhead's going to be rocking. This is going to be an absolute electric atmosphere, man. And I can't wait to get out there, man.
Yeah, I think
I'll take primetime games over a noon game any day of the week.
Yeah, I like 1 o'clock games. Get in, get your work done, and I'm out of here.
Little afternoon delight.
Yeah, I don't need prime time. What are you talking about? Sitting around 8 o'clock. I don't get done playing football until 11:30. Listen, I get it. It's great for fans. It's awesome for TV. I love watching primetime games, but I would much rather play my favorite time slot, 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock, optimal time slot. But 8 o'clock, it's whatever. It's good for Twitter, I guess. All right, any difference? All right. Would you make any changes to the NFL's primetime schedule?
No, I have nothing. I have nothing for you. What about you?
I don't know if I'd make I don't know if I'd make any change to the NFL's primetime schedule. I just think the NFL should capitalize on more holiday games and like advertise it. Because I think like Thanksgiving is like highly successful for the NFL. There should be like a yearly Halloween game, right? As long as it's like within that Thursday to Sunday. Yeah. Like it should be advertised as like, I don't know. What's something scary? The Ghoul Bowl. We got to get the Ghoul Bowl going. The Ghost Bowl?
Tomatoes.
The werewolves?
I'm going to let you just sink right now. You're just in quicksand right now.
Christmas. You know how awesome.
St. Nick Bowl?
Yeah. That's got to be.
I played on Christmas. It was electric.
It's great. Isn't it
awesome.
great?
It made me
you got
feel
people
like
dressed up as Santa Claus. It's unbelievable.
It's fun.
We got to capitalize on this. It's got to be like.
I have a Christmas Eve game this year. That'll be fun.
I'm just saying. It's got to be marketed more. Right now, it just happens organically. The NFL should market it up more and play into it more. That's my shtick on primetime events.
Jason's a big holiday guy.
Who's not? What, you don't like holidays?
I'm not getting into this, man.
What?
No. Exactly. Who doesn't love holidays? I'm with you.
What's your favorite holiday?
I mean, it's got to be Christmas. What do we?
Christmas is
July 4th. July 4th is a fun.
I was about to say Christmas is like the prototypical answer. Everyone loves Christmas.
Because
I love
it's family
Christmas.
time. Who doesn't love Christmas?
No, it's because it's presents. Let's not cut the bullshit. It's all about presents.
I don't know if I got any presents.
About family. It's about presents.
What are you
talking about?
What presents you give me for Christmas last year?
I haven't given you a present in years. You're a millionaire. What the fuck am I buying you presents for? I ain't buying you presents.
Christmas is about the presents, baby.
I'll send you a freaking text. That's what you get for Christmas. A heartfelt message from your brother. I did get you something recently. What did I get you? I got you that Wayne Gretzky. I got you that Wayne Gretzky 99 jersey.
Dope. It needs to go right here. It needs to go right here.
Yeah, put it up in the show.
It does.
My favorite holiday? Tough. Got to go 4th of July. Got to go 4th of July. Maybe a runner-up.
Or are we talking is the party just always epic, or what do you mean?
I think it's just the time of year. It's always like seems to be nice out. The weather's great. Everybody's excited to eat barbecue and drink alcohol. Like that just sounds like what are we talking about?
Sounds like my kind of party, yeah.
Right? There's usually water involved. Like you're combining like all of my favorite things into one holiday, like, and not to mention like 1980s like rock and roll and classic rock and whatever else
Bruce
you're playing.
Springsteen,
the boss. What?
Do you wear jorts on July 4th or what?
I kind of ruined. I had a really good pair of jorts, and I go commando usually. And I just chafed them. I'm a heavy thigh rubber, and they just burn a hole in them suckers. They were
thighs over here, man.
Bro, they were a great pair of jorts too, and I lost them. Rest in peace.
Fuck, commando boy, man.
Second favorite holiday is probably Father's Day. I think Father's Day is like that needs to be we need to start celebrating Father's Day. As a country, we need to commit to the celebration of Father's Day.
You don't think we have?
Fully. No, not at all. When is the last time you've even heard of Father's Day?
Every year.
What do you do for Dad on Father's Day? We both buy flowers for Mom on Mother's Day. What do we do for Dad?
I send Dad a heartfelt text.
Listen, I'm not trying to bash moms, okay? I'm not trying to bash moms. Love moms.
They're
love
getting a lot of
Mother's
love.
Day.
They're getting a lot of love.
This is all I'm saying. I think the world is plentiful of great moms in this world, right? Everyone, not everyone, the vast majority of individuals on this planet have a great mom. Therefore, because of the shortage of great dads in this world, and I'm being serious with this, for those of you that had a great dad, consider yourself lucky, man.
I'm a lucky man.
And the next time it's Father's Day, celebrate the fuck out of that old man. All right? You were lucky to have a great one like Travis and I were, and like I'm going to be to my children, hopefully. That's a holiday that we need to get more behind in this country, and that's a holiday we need to get more behind. Not to get preachy. I'm getting preachy. I do this too much. All right, I'll stop.
Everyone, let's celebrate Jason once a year.
No, I didn't say. Come on. I'm not even like a real dad yet. My kids don't even do anything. They just if your kids can't poop and pee on their own yet, you're an infant. That's not. You're not dealing with real shit. You're dealing with baby shit.
I like how you tied that.
That's good, right? Well, that about wraps up the second episode of New Heights. New episodes every Wednesday during the season will be happening of New Heights. Be sure to watch and subscribe on YouTube to the New Heights channel. Listen and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Remember, New Heights is a Jukes original presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment. Thanks to our producers, and follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show. Catch y'all next Wednesday.
Adios.